Have you heard from Yahuah? What it's like to hear from him to seekers of the truth. As seekers of the truth, one of the most pressing questions on our spiritual journey is, have I heard from Yahuah? The idea of hearing the voice of our Creator is a powerful, inspiring experience. But what does it mean to truly hear from Yahuah? And how can we know it's Him speaking to us? Let's explore these questions together. The nature of hearing from Yahuah. Yahuah speaks in ways that are profound, subtle, and deeply personal. His voice may not always come as an audible sound, but rather as a deep inner knowing or a stirring in the spirit. When Yahuah communicates with His chosen, it's often through His word, visions, dreams, or even the events of our daily lives. His messages are full of love, guidance, and correction, designed to lead us closer to His truth and His purpose for our lives. The scriptures are full of instances where Yahuah speaks to His people. From Moses at the burning bush Exodus 3 to the whisper Elijah heard in the wilderness 1 Kings 19:12, Yahuah has always made Himself known to those who earnestly seek Him. These examples remind us that Yahuah's voice can come in both miraculous and gentle ways. How can you know it's Yahuah? One of the most important aspects of hearing from Yahuah is discernment. How can we know it's truly Yahuah and not just our own thoughts or desires? Here are a few key ways to recognize when Yahuah is speaking. His word confirms it. Yahuah will never contradict His word. If you hear something that aligns with the teachings and character of Yahuah as revealed in the scriptures, it is likely from Him. His voice is always consistent with His commandments, His love, and His truth. It brings peace and conviction. Yahuah's voice often brings a deep sense of peace, even when He is correcting or guiding us through difficult decisions. It convicts us in our hearts to walk in righteousness, not through guilt, but through a sincere desire to follow His will. It leads to spiritual growth. Yahuah speaks to lead us closer to Him. His voice encourages us to grow, to repent, and to become more like Yahusha in our character and actions. His guidance is transformative and will always pull you toward a deeper relationship with Him. It requires obedience. Often, when we hear from Yahuah, it comes with an instruction or a call to action. This could be a small, gentle nudge or a clear, direct command. When we obey, we open ourselves to more of His divine communication and blessings. What it's like to hear Yahuah's voice when you hear from Yahuah, it's unlike anything else. It's not always loud or dramatic. It can come as a soft whisper in your spirit or through a profound realization during your prayer time. Hearing Yahuah may come through the stillness of meditation or in the midst of worship, where your heart is completely aligned with His. For some, it may feel like a revelation, a sudden burst of understanding or clarity about a situation or decision. For others, it's a slow and steady unfolding of truth, like a quiet conversation with a trusted friend. What's important to remember is that hearing from Yahuah is a two-way relationship. It requires time spent in His presence, studying His word, praying, and quieting the noise around us. Yahusha often withdrew to solitary places to commune with Yahuah, and we too must make space in our busy lives to hear His voice. Why it matters to hear from Yahuah is to receive divine direction for your life. It's His way of guiding you along the path of truth, revealing His plans, and equipping you for the purpose He has designed for you. As seekers of the truth, hearing from Yahuah is essential. It strengthens our faith, gives us confidence in His will, and assures us that we are never alone on this journey. Yahuah's voice is a gift, a lifeline of truth in a world full of confusion. But it requires us to listen with open hearts, free from distractions and preconceived notions. He longs to speak to you, just as He did with the prophets, the apostles, and all those who have come before us who earnestly sought His face. Final thoughts. If you've ever wondered if Yahuah speaks to you, the answer is yes. He speaks to all who diligently seek Him. It may not always be in the way you expect, but if you are willing to listen, He will guide you with His loving and powerful voice. Trust in His timing and be patient, for Yahuah speaks in the perfect moment, offering you the wisdom and understanding you need. Seekers of the truth, be encouraged. The Creator of heaven and earth desires to communicate with you. Be still, listen, and embrace the beautiful experience of hearing from Yahuah. May you continue to seek His voice and walk in the truth, Divina Gloria Israel.